The one who has walked with kings, walks alone. Escaped from the castle in the desert, became his throne. The one with the hair like wool and brass tone, who's always driven forward by a God who's unknown. The one who has walked with kings, walks alone. Escaped from the castle in the desert, became his throne. The one with the hair like wool and brass tone, who's always driven forward by a God who's unknown. I stand alone against an empire, with the forces of nature in my favor, brimstone and fire. Behold the hail and all manner of plagues. Kneel before the throne of Allah and you'll be saved. The prince of my pavilion, appointed shepherd of Ishmael's children, to lead them out of bondage, begin the healing. They shut the door to make a beggar of a king, but watch me scale a wall and conquer all them underlings. The raven dropped the black feather at your threshold. Cherubim surround the castle to raise the death toll. You treat your men like they cattle, drive under your lashes. Your final hour when you're cremated, they'll dance on your ashes. My hands are gnawed like a slave's and my back is scarred, but in my heart burns the spirit of the living God. You thought your place was in the palace halls, mounted yourself to the sun on golden wings like you couldn't fall. The Most High smoked your kingdom with all manner of plagues, but still Pharaoh's heart was hardened. No matter how many times you get down on your knees and you pray, your sins will still never be pardoned. The one who has walked with kings, walks alone. Escaped from the castle in the desert, became his throne. The one with the hair like wool and brass tone, who's always driven forward by a God who's unknown. The one who has walked with kings, walks alone. Escaped from the castle in the desert, became his throne. The one with the hair like wool and brass tone, who's always driven forward by a God who's unknown. All hail to the Christ of this rap shit. Your Lord of hosts, they're all made in my image and likeness. Immortal ghost, the angelic narrator, writing down what God reveals me. Spit it in a street tongue so masses feel me. Thug Elohim with the halo and the golden wings, anointed one who dwells amongst the chosen kings. Allah sent me to your pinnacle of royalty, to dwell amongst his mighty enemy and test my loyalty. You tempt the service with your worldly treasures, trying to deter them from the path of the gate to flames beyond measures. Dathan delivered me to Ramses, betrayed Jehovah. CEO was Pharaoh, my staff turned into a cobra. Never before has hip-hop ever been witness to a thug with such a heavenly tone, spitting relentless, driven onward through the crucible of the desert, scorching surface where holy men and prophets are burned for God's purpose. Beaten down to the dust from which I came, the one who has arisen from the sepulchre of the slain. It was you who helped me endure all those years of misfortune, and you who sent the rain from the heavens to heal the scorching, and you who has wiped the tears when the angels cried, and you who healed me when the industry pierced my side, and you who gave David the rock to slay Goliath, and you who saved those 3 men from the burning fire, and you who in the den saved Daniel from hungry lions, and you who raised the flag of triumph for his Messiah. The time is now where the angels sound the trumpets loud. They kindle my anger. Behold, I cometh with clouds.